have a great call today to talk about the debut of PBC on CBS taking place next Saturday, April 4th from the Pepsi Coliseum in Quebec City, Canada. We are going to start with the main event, guys. It's Adonis Stevenson, light heavyweight world champion. His trainer, Sugar Hill, Sakio Bika, former super middleweight world champion, and his trainer, Kevin Cunningham. We will also have Artur Beterbiev later. His opponent is training in Spain, so he will not be joining us. But first, let's get some opening comments from the fighters and their trainers. Adonis, would you give us a little bit of information on how training's going leading into next week's fight week? Adonis, are you there?
Yes, there.
Okay, can you just give a quick opening comment to the media and just let us know how training's going?
I want to thank all the media, and I want to thank Al Heyman, my manager. I do a great job, and this is a good opportunity for me and to fight on CBS since like 80, like Sugar Leonard, Muhammad Ali. This is amazing. And the first championship, they want to start in Canada, Quebec City. This is amazing, and I'm very glad to be part of that.
Great. Sugar Hill, could you add anything to that about training or comments about how Adonis is doing in camp?
The training camp is going fantastic. We are here in his hometown of Montreal, training at his gym. His gym is just opening, so this will be the first training camp held at this gym, and for such a fight of this magnitude, where Adonis is defending his world championship for the 5th time. I've only been here for 1 week any other time, but Montreal is a great place, and a great place for training as well. The city has been so good and warm welcoming me here, and I see why Adonis loves Montreal, and I see why Montreal loves Adonis as well.
Great, thank you. Sakio, could you give us a quick opening comment about training camp?
First of all, I want to thank again Al Heyman, to give me this big opportunity to fight for light heavyweight world title. And then I just here in Florida, I think my training camp is going very well. And then I want to thank God, to give me this opportunity. Again, we have good training camp here. We have like a good weather. The weather is perfect. Everyone is happy. I'm happy. My coach is happy. All my team, them happy. I'm just looking for on April the 4th, to become 2-time world champion and 2-weight division.
Awesome, thank you. Mr. Cunningham, are you there? Could you add anything to that?
Yes, to piggyback on what Sakio has just said, we've had a tremendous training camp, great sparring, everything is going well. Sakio understands the opportunity that's before him, and we look to come to Canada and Montreal, and we're going into Adonis's hometown. So I've been there, done that, and got to go into the Lions Den and take the title. So that's what we're working on doing, and that's what we plan on doing.
Great, thank you. Okay, we're going to go ahead and open it up for questions from the media. Operator, can you please do that?
If you'd like to ask a question, please press *1 on your telephone keypad. Once again, that is *1.
And one first question. Here's one for Adonis. Adonis, so much talk about you fighting the other light heavyweight champions and who the real light heavyweight champion of the world is. What are your thoughts about these other guys, and is it interfering with your concentration for your fight with Sakio on April 4th on CBS? Are you any way you're looking past this guy? Because there's so much talk about future opponents with you.
Yeah, I know they have so much talking about that, but I'm very focused on Bika now because this is Bika is on my face now. I don't see Kovalev, I don't see anybody on my face now. It's Bika, and I don't underestimate him, and I'm very prepared for him, and I will be ready for him April 4th, and so my focus is on Bika. It's not. I know that they have so many people talking to me about how to fight this, but I'm very focused on this guy.
Okay, thank you.
The first question comes from Jeremy Filosa with 98.5 FM Montreal.
Hi, guys. Thanks for taking the time. Appreciate it. I was just wondering if there was anybody on the call that could just give me an update on ticket sales. I'm not sure if there's anybody online that has that information. Okay, doesn't seem like there is.
I don't believe so. We can try and get that for you offline.
Okay. I'll ask Sakio a question if he doesn't mind answering in French, because we're a French radio station here. We'd love to have the clip in French, and we can translate after. Sakio, if you can answer in French, what do you remember from sparring with Adonis Stevenson when you came here to face Luchan Bute? And, from what you've seen on the videos, how his evolution has gone since the time that you sparred with him when he was in his young career and now that he's a world champ. Thank you. Merci, Sakio.
Le point qui se pose, c'est que je ne me rappelle pas, ça fait presque 7 ans que j'ai peut-être fait, j'ai fait le sparring avec Adonis, donc je ne me rappelle pas, je ne savais pas que c'était lui, c'est lui, et c'est vous que pour m'informer. Donc, je ne peux pas réellement vous dire, donc je ne me rappelle pas, et en plus, donc je suis vraiment très concentré pour mon prochain combat avec Adonis. Peut-être que le 4 avril, vous verrez exactement si j'ai eu à faire le sparring avec lui ou je n'ai pas eu à faire le sparring avec lui. Mais pour l'instant, je suis seulement concentré pour le 4 avril et c'est ça qui est vraiment très important pour moi.
Okay, so Sakio says that unfortunately he doesn't remember that sparring session. It was too long ago, and he didn't know at the time that this was Adonis, so he doesn't remember those 5 rounds that he sparred with him, and he's concentrating on April the 4th.
Okay, great. Next question, please.
The next question comes from Matthew Boulay with Montreal Journal.
Hi, guys. Thanks for the time today. I want to know, what is the procedure for a drug testing before the April 4th?
For the drug test, we do it 2-3 times in the training. And one time is 6 o'clock in the morning. So they come into the condo and to do a drug test, and the 2 times in the training. After sparring, so it's very good like that, and I think it's good for the boxers to protect the boxer like that, and so I'm very glad about that. And so anyways, when I got fight, and I always do the test, So it's not the first time I do the test, but I'm always to do it, and this is fantastic, and I love that.
Do you think, Adonis, it was necessary for boxing, that kind of test?
Of course, it is necessary because it's healthy for the boxer. First of all, so it's very important. To make sure, everything is doing very well, and that's part of boxing, and that the evolution and boxing is very good, and that's why I'm very glad and happy and support that.
Okay. And Sakio, what do you think about that?
Actually, it is very, very good because I have 3 times tests, since the 3 weeks I've been here. I think it's good for, for the new generation, people, they don't need to kick anymore. it goes for the sport. Everyone has to be clean. For me, I think it's a perfect, project, to put over there, because, so many people after them retire, and started them was some job, and they never get tested. And then now, with new generation, I think it's very good, for the young kid, to try to say everyone when you want to come in the sport, you have to be clean. For me, I think it's perfect, it's a perfect organization, to bring people, to get them involved, to test people when they have a big fight. For me, I think it's a perfect thing to do.
So you both of you will be tested 3 times, 2 times during the training camp, one time before the fight. Is that correct, guys?
Yeah,
I will get tested 3 times.
But for me, it's 3 times, and we do a piss test and we do blood test too.
Okay.
Yeah. And for me, it was 3 times. I then do blood test, like the blood test and piss test. This is the 3rd time, and then testing me. Since the 3 weeks I was here.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
The next question comes from Michael Lamarche with French Service of the Canadian Press.
Good afternoon, everybody. The first question that I was asked to Adonis about is preparation for the upcoming fight, and also the distraction around all future potential opponents. I would like to ask the same question to Adonis again. I would like to get an answer in French, however. So, Adonis, est-ce que tu pourrais nous dire un peu jusqu'à quel point il peut y avoir de la distraction, le fait qu'on parle déjà de combat avec Kovalev, alors qu'il y a d'autres combats il y a un autre combat qui s'en vient avant?
Je sais que tout le monde parle de Kovalev, d'autres combats potentiels. Mais comme j'ai mentionné en anglais tantôt, mais je suis vraiment concentré sur Sakio Bika. C'est lui présentement qui est dans ma figure. C'est pas d'autres personnes, c'est pas Kovalev, c'est pas aucune autre personne qui est là. C'est Sakio Bika qui est là. Alors puis je le sous-estime pas, et c'est pour ça que j'ai fait un entraînement vraiment extraordinaire, parce que je sais que il va venir à Montréal, il va essayer de gagner, puis c'est sûr et certain que tous les boxeurs qui vont se battre avec moi, mais ça va être toujours la même affaire, fait que je suis vraiment prêt pour ça.
Est-ce que, Adonis, follow-up question, I'm going to ask it in English so that people can understand.
Sir, can you translate what he just said? Or
Yeah. Well, he said exactly the same thing he had said earlier in the first question that was asked about the fact that Bika is the one he has in his face right now. But I just want to ask Adonis, and again, I'd like to have an answer in French. Are there any parts of his style of boxing that you have to be wary about? Est-ce qu'il y a des éléments de son style qui peuvent être inquiétants?
You want to talk in French or English?
J'aimerais avoir une réponse en français, Adonis, sinon je la traduirai.
OK. Écoute, c'est sûr qu'il y a un style large, et puis c'est sûr mon entraîneur, ça fait 2 fois qu'il l'a affronté, Anthony l'a affronté, Anthony Darrow l'a affronté. Et puis c'est un gars qui est large, puis dans ses coups. Alors c'est sûr et certain que il pourra pas toujours lancer large comme ça puis foncer comme un taureau. Ces styles-là, je peux les capitaliser assez rapidement.
Est-ce que tu peux peut-être donner la même réponse en anglais pour le bénéfice des autres journalistes de langue anglaise?
A kind of style like a Bika is a wild and he's strong. He just keep coming, and kind of style like that. I love this kind of style because it's large and keep pressure, and so it should. If you make a mistake like that, it would be very knockout. You would be knockout very very soon on the fight.
Merci, Adonis. Thank you.
The next question comes from Jake Donovan with BoxingScene.com.
Actually, my question is for Sugar Hill. Sugar, I know previously before Bika was picked as the opponent, you were kind of particular in who would fight Adonis Stevenson. I just wanted to know if you were pleased with the style that was chosen for this upcoming fight, if this is the type of test you were looking for as a trainer.
looking for a style for Adonis to fight next. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm happy with the selection of Sakio Bika. I have no problem with his style. I actually like the style because he's coming forward. He wants to fight, and Adonis loves to fight. Adonis likes to go toe-to-toe, and he likes to box. So this is important, for the maturity and, for Adonis learning more about boxing to be able to be in it with a fighter like Sakio Bika, who is a strong, determined, and tough veteran, who can withstand, he can take a punch. He's never been knocked out or anything like that. So this is, an opportunity for Adonis to maybe go 12 rounds or, into later rounds, which can build and add to his career as, fighting in later rounds, which, he was able to do against Finfara. So this fight here with Bika is a test, and Adonis loves to be tested, and I love him to be tested as well. It's the only thing that's going to make him grow and become more of a talented fighter and become a bigger superstar.
All right, cool. Thanks, Sugar. I appreciate that. Adonis, I guess for you, you just feeding off what Sugar said. Are you looking at a tough 12-round fight, or do you see it as motivation, as to, being the first to knock this guy out if that opportunity presents itself?
It's a motivation for me. That's why I train him very hard. I know he's large as well and he's punch, and he keep pressure. So I love kind of style. And if you go for 12 round, I'm ready for 12 round. Anyways, I fight and sparring. My fight is, when I'm sparring and training, is for 12 rounds,
It's for 12
like
rounds.
Emmanuel said, knockout sell,
Right.
So when I get in the ring, I'm looking for the knockout. I'm not looking for the 12 round. If you go to the distance for the 12 round, this is not a problem. I can box. I'm beautiful. I got a good skill. I'm a Superman. So it's not a problem for me. But first, I'm looking for the knockout. And I think any boxer go in the ring to fight, they always look for the knockout. Sometimes it's not like that, but me, I'm looking for the knockout. And that's Emmanuel said, knockout sell.
Right. Knockout. All right, great. Thank you very much, Adonis. Best of luck next week.
The next question comes from the line of Dante Williams, BoxingTalk.com.
Hey, Adonis, how you doing? I wanted to ask you, you said that you weren't impressed with Kovalev's performance over John Pascal. Do you want to put on a better performance? Do you feel pressure to put on a better performance since you said that? What do you think about that?
Look, I'm not going to put a pressure on me. Superman don't put pressure on me, I'm going to use my boxing skill, and I'm gonna use my head in the ring, and so I don't have to put pressure and something like that. I don't feel like that. I'm the man of the division. I'm the man. I'm the guy to get beat.
Okay. And was
Ring Magazine champion and WBC. That's Adonis is the man and the light heavyweight.
Okay. And was Sakio Bika the first opponent they offered to you?
If this the first opponent,
Al Heyman and PBC series was that the first opponent they presented to you?
I believe it was.
Yeah, he was the first. He was the first opponent. So we're happy and we don't have a problem. And I know Sakio, he was a super middleweight champion. So it's very good because he's a good boxer too, because he was a champion last two fights, and so that's a good opportunity for him too to go become a light heavyweight and to fight me, and it's a good opportunity for me too.
Okay. And just one last question, not overlooking Sakio Bika, but let's say you get past him. I want to ask you, at what point in your career?
You know, because the problem now, I don't think about Kovalev now. I think Bika. So it doesn't matter what I'm said now. What I'm said now is because I have a fight coming up with Bika. But sure, I want to unify the title. But for now, I got Bika on my face. So
okay.
I'm not gonna think about unified. That's after. But now is Bika time.
Okay, thank you for your time, Jeff.
Thanks.
The next question comes from the line of Dan Raphael with ESPN.
Thank you very much. Hello, Adonis.
Hey, Deb. How you doing?
I'm doing very good. I want to ask about somebody else had asked you about the fact that you had stated that you were not that impressed with the way that Kovalev looked in the fight the other week against Pascal. I'm wondering why, because he did knock down Pascal for the first time in his career. He was the first guy to ever score a knockout against Pascal. What was it that didn't impress you about that? Because nobody had ever done that before.
But I'm not impressed about because Pascal is. This is the first big fight he has, like Bernard Hopkins, and he fight one time in a year before Bernard Hopkins. So it's 4 years he fight one time. So that's why I'm not impressed about that because Pascal is not an active boxer like he used to be back in the day. So that's why I'm not impressed about this performance.
Okay, now like you said in your the last questioner, that you do have a very durable and tough opponent like Sakio Bika in front of you right now for the fight on April 4th. But you do know that Kovalev, because of the WBC, is going to be your mandatory. I want to know how hard will you press for that mandatory if you're successful again.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I want to know how hard would you press for the mandatory with Kovalev if you're successful against Bika, because that's supposed to be the mandated fight after this.
Of course, I know. So this is not a problem for me. I'm ready and to unify the title, but I'm let my team. I'll aim to care about that for everything. So it's sure now is Bika. Then after that, Kovalev, we can unify the titles. It's not a problem for me because the two titles you get now, you get Bernard Hopkins title, and I should fight the Bernard Hopkins. Bernard is disappeared, go to HBO, fight him, but this title now, I should have this title.
I have one other question for you about the upcoming event on April 4th, Adonis. This is a fight that, and I missed the first couple minutes of the call, so maybe this was already asked. I don't know. This is a fight that's going to be on national television in the United States, free TV. It's not on cable or premium cable, where you've been used to fighting on HBO, Showtime, the subscription networks. This is on a channel that everybody, if you have a TV, you can get. So there's a chance for lots of people to see the Superman punch. Have you given any thought about the fact that you'll be performing in front of an audience probably bigger than has ever seen you fight ever?
Oh, of course. This is a good opportunity for that. And first of all, I want to thank Al Heyman for that too, because Al Heyman is that's him to put the show, and since Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard, back in the day, it was free, and now we offer the public a free the fight, and that's the great opportunity for me, and to have a good performance and Sakio Bika. But I know Sakio Bika is a tough opponent, and he's very awkward and tough. So we prepare for that, and we're ready for that, and so that's very good for the kid who's gonna watch the fight, and it's a for everybody.
And so with that big potential audience watching, wouldn't that put you in a position where, I know you'll take the knockout if you can get it, but wouldn't that be even a bigger feather in your cap to be the first guy to stop Bika and do so in front of a big audience? Because you get a big knockout in front of a huge audience like that, you're going to get a lot of people really excited to want to see more Adonis Stevenson. So is that at all in your mind about getting everybody all pumped up about your future fights with a big knockout?
Oh, of course, of course. That's giving me a lot of motivation. That's why I train very hard for this fight and watch people watch me and kids and fans like Muhammad Ali, and I am the first to be part and the project. So I'm very, very happy, and I'm gonna put a good performance. Like Emmanuel said, knockout sell. So
exactly. All right, Adonis, thank you very much. I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
I know we have 3 more people in line to ask questions, but I just have a couple quick questions. One for Adonis. Adonis, where are you training this week? Yeah. And then when are you actually going to Quebec City? Fucking great.
I'm up in the new gym in Quebec City, and so this is a good opportunity for me to train in my hometown. This is the first time since 2011. So this is a good opportunity for me. So I can see my kid too. So I love that, and we train very hard. Me and my trainer. So we put the hard work pay off. We put a lot of work about that. This is different. This is a good opportunity for me, and I love that.
Okay, so you're in Quebec City now, then?
I'm in Montreal now. Quebec City, I'm going this week.
So, like on this Friday, you're going to still be training in Montreal and then going to Quebec City?
Yeah, it's 2 hours from Quebec City.
Oh, okay. So, when will you actually go to Quebec City? Sunday. Okay, and a quick question for Kevin and Sakio. How do you prepare for such a hostile environment that you guys are going to be going into when you fight Adonis? Sakio is always, fighting on the road, it seems, but this kind of environment where Adonis is such a popular hometown favorite, do you prepare any differently for that, or how do you prepare for the kind of environment you're going to have to fight in?
Thank you for your question. The problem is, first of all, I want to say for all the, this press conference, for everyone, all the journalists that have been part of this, this was about Sakio Bika, Adonis. It wasn't about cover, it wasn't about nobody. And nobody never given no respect or no credibility, to say exactly, to talk maybe more about Sakio Bika, because when they're talking about maybe Stevenson, about Kovalev, I've been in this business a very long time. There's nobody never maybe afford the best part of the world. Look at that building, Anglo, all these people. I mean, nobody never try to give more respect. Say, okay, what exactly going on about Sakio Bika and Adonis? To try to give them more credibility. People that always say, oh, what Adonis fighting, Kovalev. Well, man, I don't need to say too much, May everyone just being prepared, April 4 you will see. Maybe people and see maybe Adonis is a Superman, maybe can knock me out. Okay, if you have that part to knock me out, maybe we come and knock me out. I want to say for other journalists, then maybe they need to do maybe their homework very properly to try to say this is about Sakio Bika Adonis. It's not about Sakio Bika Kovalev. It's not about Sakio Bika everybody. I don't know why they have to go in and they back full like baby. I've been in this business. I fought the best part of the world. I'm getting a way to do, to try to fight a lie, to fight Adonis. They're supposed to ask me exactly how my profession going, how can I take this fight? Maybe people can see maybe I'm just coming to Canada, maybe to get knocked out. Okay, then I'm coming there to get knocked out. Being ready on April 3, we see it. Thank you again, everyone, to be part of this conference. I appreciate that.
Kevin?
Yeah, well, all I want to say is I thank the media on this conference call for getting my fighter fired up. I don't have to do it because you guys have done it for me, and he feels disrespected. Even he don't even see the reason why he needed to be on the conference call, because the conference call was basically about Stevenson and Kovalev. So you guys helped me out in terms of motivating my fight, and I appreciate it.
We aim to please, Kevin. Thanks.
The next question comes from the line of Michael LaMarche with French Service of the Canadian Press.
Again, my question goes to Adonis. I just want to know if a knockout is the result that you absolutely need, or would you be disappointed if you didn't win by knockout against Bika?
I know Bika is a tough opponent, so I'm prepared for 12 rounds. So if the knockout is there, it's not. But in the ring, looking for the knockout. So it doesn't matter for me, but I'm always looking for the knockout. That's that's a Kronk. The Kronk gym and my team, we're looking for that. And since the Kronk it's been a while, and so they always looking for the knockout. If you train in the Kronk gym, and any fighter is gonna looking for the knockout.
But it can be dangerous to always be looking for a knockout, because then if you don't get it as quickly as you want, then you can get away from your style of boxing. Is that something that worries you?
But I can go 12 rounds. It's not a problem for me. We train for that. I can go 12 rounds, and I'm from Kronk Gym, Detroit, and this place. We have a good trainer, and like Emmanuel Schwartz, Sugar Hill, they know boxing, and so they teach me very well my skill and everything, and my balance. They teach me very well. They know boxing, and they know if the knockout is not there, but we're gonna work. We're gonna use the good ability. Go for 12 rounds. It's not a problem.
Est-ce que c'est possible d'avoir un résumé de la réponse en français, s'il te plaît, Adonis, par la même question?
Oui, d'où ce que je viens, j'ai été mon mentor Emmanuel Sword avec Sugar Hill, c'est Détroit. Alors, cette place-là, Kronk Gym, tous les combattants là-bas, c'était en knockout. On regarde toujours pour le knockout avant tout. Et puis, si ça va à la 12e ronde, mais ça peut à la 12e ronde, mais on a assez d'habilité, puis on s'est assez boxé pour aller jusqu'en 12 rondes aussi. C'est pas un
problème. Parfait. Merci beaucoup, Adonis. Thank you.
The next question comes from the line of Jake Donovan with BoxingSteve.com.
Actually, my questions are for Sakio Bika, which I wanted to ask earlier, but I was trying to play fair and let everyone else ask questions. Sakio, I just want to know, how does it feel for you in this training camp to train for a light heavyweight fight after having spent pretty much your entire career at super middleweight?
For me, I feel the new challenge, to go up in light heavy, to try to fight the big boy, because when you see, my resume, when I was fighting 168 pounds, nobody never want to fight me. Nobody don't want to tell ways to fight me, And I win the belt, and it was always a little bit difficult, to fight me, because people no one want to fight me, no one want to handle that pressure. To me, to move up a light heavy and fight Steven Adonis, for me it's a big challenge, because Steven Adonis, is a great boxer, to become a world champion in light heavy, it's not everyone, people are. For me, it was a big challenge to try to see myself, can I handle the big ball? I'm very sure I can handle that, and come on April 4, because I have the great preparation, the great sparring partner, I'm just looking for, April 4, to try to see, how can I handle the big ball in light heavy, and Adonis is the first one, maybe up in light heavy, and fighting. So me, I just feel confident, I feel positive, I feel that, I'm ready, to go there and show the people in the world, I can beat Adonis Stevenson in April 4. And that was, I'm saying to my manager, I want to tell the big boy, I want to move up in light heavy, and that was, I get this opportunity, And April 4, people never see it. I'm prepared. I'm positive. I'm very sure. I will tell the WBC what I do fight for Adonis.
World title fight. Does the weight feel better for you, or is it just a matter of, like you said, no one was willing to fight you in the past few months, and now you're just taking this opportunity? Like, do you see yourself staying at light heavyweight?
I see myself, like a lot less heavyweight, I see myself heavyweight because sometimes, you see so many black champions, maybe, class weights, fighting some other people, And for me, it's just it's just a challenge. I want to challenge myself, I can do light heavy easy, I don't have to struggle, I want also to be struggle to do super weight, I can do light heavy very easy. For me, just to, the opportunity is there, just to show the people, see, can I handle the big ball, because I handle everyone at 168 pounds, and when I have one fight with 168 pounds, I have one fight, nobody don't want to fight rematch. This is a big opportunity to me to try to see, can I handle the big ball? Can I handle Adonis? And Adonis is a big punch. I have people then say, And coming April 4, I will try to test myself. You are ready? Yes, I'm ready. I can't say I'm not ready. I have the great preparation, preparing very hard for this fight, I'm just looking for the next week to come to Quebec, and settle down, and get ready, to show what exactly, what I was doing in the gym, for all my training camp, I'm ready, to go there and do my business, taking care of my business.
All right, great. Thank you very much, Sakio. Best of luck next weekend.
Thank you.
Next question comes from the line of Chris Guns with 15rounds.com.
My question is for Adonis. And Adonis, I know you said that Sakio's in your face right now, but at the same time, you were at the Sergey Kovalev Jean Pascal fight, and you went over to HBO commentator at the time, Bernard Hopkins, and you told him that you guarantee that you will fight Sergey Kovalev. I wanted to see what your answer was to what you think of Sergey Kovalev and his performance on Saturday night a couple of weekends ago.
I think about Bika, but that's the conference call we're doing now is for Bika, So what I'm thinking about Kovalev, Pascal, it doesn't matter now because now we talk about Bika, and I got to fight April 4 with Bika. So I don't know. It's better to talk to me about Bika and what I'm thinking about this guy, because now it's not important now what I'm thinking about the fight with Kovalev and Pascal, and then after I said, I'm going to fight. It's not important for me now. The very important now, Bika is on my face, and that's him. Now I think really now.
And Bika's a great guy. He's a great fighter. He's a great opponent.
Yeah.
But you guaranteed that your next fight would be against Kovalev back in May of last year after you went 12 rounds against Fonfera. You beat Fonfera, you won a 12-round unanimous decision, and you guaranteed that your next fight would be against Kovalev. So what could scare you about Kovalev when you have the power that you have?
You can't guarantee. It's not working like that. It's not football. It's not hockey. And one punch can change anything. So I can't. So now I got big on my face, and I'm very focused with Bika, because I know this guy. He gave a problem. All the champion. He was a champion, and I know this fight is gonna tough.
It's gonna be tough. Sakio Bika is a tough guy. He definitely takes a good punch, but
he can take a punch, and
the people want to see the unification. That's what people want to see. They want to see one champion.
Okay.
All right, thank you, sir. We're gonna move
what
on.
the fuck are we doing here, man?
Yeah, sorry.
You
We're
gonna
gonna
make
move
this man say
on
Kovalev?
to.
Go ahead, Lee.
Okay, gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. I think this call really set in motion a great couple week and a half heading into that fight. So thank you so much.